I'm here. I is here. God, it's quiet when I've got no media playing in the background. It's really quiet. Jesus. Okay, Discord is informed. Hi, AJ. What the fuck? I have no idea what that is. Have I got a mole there that I just didn't know about? Whatever. That's gonna be distracting me now for the whole night. Great. Okay. Yes. So what's happened today? Not much. Not much and quite a lot at the same time. Actually, quite a lot. Yeah. I mean, I've been genuinely and generally just bummed out because I didn't feel great this morning. I have kind of like I have super mild cold symptoms, just like my nose keeps getting blocked up, and I just ing every now and again. So for anybody that's got their volume turned up, but yeah, it's just I mean that's fun. That's super fun. I don't seem to be progressing with anything. It's just a general feeling. I mean, that's not part of my depression. That just is generally how I'm genuinely bummed out that I'm not progressing with doing things, and that annoys me. So yeah. Um. Yeah. I keep finding out just bad news all the time. It's just so annoying. That is just so annoying. Um. So yeah, that's not a depression thing. That's just a me sad thing, I guess. Just a genuine thing that's happening in my life that is sad. That's not just a depression thing. I get depression, and I know when I'm having depression when good things are happening and I'm not feeling good about it. You know, so I know it's not a depression thing because some good things happen today, some fun things happen today. So yeah. Me and my buddy Daryl, we went to a mini Steam fair, very mini Steam fair, so tiny, so tiny. But still, it was still fun. It was still fun. It was just kind of like, um, Damon, my partner, said that it was going to be like, it's like, oh, you might not want to do both days. You might because you might not want to stay there for even like after an hour. You probably would have done everything. And I was like telling myself that he's wrong. You know, I don't want him to be right. I want to spend the whole day there. You know, I'd go there. I'd try out all the food stalls, and then we would I'd walk the dogs because like we kind of co-own Daryl's dogs. Daryl's got two dogs, Jasper and Hella, and I'll get into that. Yeah, we'll walk the dogs and like again try out food, watch some of the activities happening in the ring, go around all the classic cars, go around all the tractors, the motorbikes, the fire engines, because it was a fire engine and steam fair, a mini fire engine and steam fair. And even have a look around the museum again. I mean, I've already looked around the museum. This thing it takes place at a agricultural museum, basically the rural museum, the Ramsey Rural Museum. So that's a thing, and even see like a flyover. I wasn't expecting the flyover. Like this is how I pictured it. Basically, I'd find a sturdy chair and by the ring, and then I can sit down, go to the beer tent a couple of times, have some beer, watch the show, enjoy the show, and petting the dogs, and talking to Daryl, and it'll be great. You know, I thought that was going to be great. Yeah, I did that in an hour, except for the sitting down by the and finding a sturdy chair. There are no chairs. There are again no chairs that look safe enough for me to sit on. It's kind of like I'm really annoyed at this chair paranoia thing. It's bugging me. Yeah, in an hour we basically it's part. I was told that it was going to take one field. It was going to occupy one of the fields that the 1940s weekend occupies. Yeah, it takes up not even a quarter of one of the fields. It's really small. It's like really tiny. Food stalls, by the way, there's one food van, there's an ice cream van, and there's a hog roast. It's a pork barbecue cooker thing that's doing one item, and it's next to the beer tent. So that doesn't really count as it's kind of part of the beer tent. So it doesn't really count as its own food store. So that's it. So that's it. But yeah, we got in. We walked the dogs around the field. We saw the steam engine, the fire engines. There was no big steam engines. There were like 6 miniature steam engines, like actual like moving around steam engines. There were a couple of statics, and by a couple, I mean literally there were 2 people. There were 2 exhibitors of the static engines with 3 engines in total. You know, the stalls that they had around were all charity stalls. Nobody came to sell their shit, and I like looking around all of the tatty shit. You know, so that was disappointing, kind of. I mean, the ones that were there were good. Okay, if anybody watches my channel, I don't think anybody from there watches my channel, but like I'm not trying to I'm not trying to offend anybody, because I don't really like, honestly, I'm not trying to offend them. Honestly, I'm not trying to offend them, because the stuff that they did was really nice. There was like, but it was all charity stuff, and the stuff that wasn't charity stuff, like the 2 stalls that weren't charity stuff, I mean, they look nice. I'm definitely going to go in there again tomorrow, probably, because we're trying this again. We're trying this again tomorrow. In a few hours' time, we're going to do this again. But yeah, it was just like we did it in an hour, and I was just as I was looking for other places to eat, there weren't any. But I was looking for other places to eat. I'm gonna take some picnic food. I kind of ate all of the picnic food, thinking that there would be abundance of food there, you know, but there wasn't. So I kind of like I did pick up some picnic food the day before yesterday, but I ate it all accidentally, on purpose, kind of. And yeah, now feel deeply regretful because, like, oh my god, could I have used that picnic food? I mean, there was a food truck, and it was okay, but it didn't do anything chicken. And I've been kind of hammed out, you know. I mean, they did burgers, they did sausages, they did basically they had beef and pork stuff, you know. And I'm kind of like I was kind of like thatted out because of the picnic food I'd eaten the previous day. Because all of that was there was a lot of ham and cheese and bread and stuff, so it was kind of like, yeah. And yes, there was some chicken and some tuna. I really did eat all of the picnic food, like, yeah. But I was just like I kind of like I'm not a vegetarian. I'm by any means. I love me some steak, but I kind of feel like if I eat too much meat, I just kind of like I just go off it for a little bit, you know. Except for chicken, I could eat a lot of chicken. I mean, I do go off of that, but I'd need to eat a lot of chicken. So it's like chicken and turkey, you know, basically birds. If you give me a dinosaur to eat, I'm okay with that. But yeah. I'm I'm very proud of myself. I just a random side story. I'm incredibly proud of myself that at a very early age I learnt uh, I can't remember how old I was. I must have been like 5 or 6. Whenever Jurassic Park came out, the first Jurassic Park movie, and we went to see that at the cinema. Like I was a little kid. I was a little kid, and my parents took me to take that to see that. They took me to see that. Um, and basically in there, they somebody mentions that basically dinosaurs evolved into chickens, you know, and they evolved into birds and stuff like that. Even at a very early age. Again, when did Jurassic Park came out? Was it 93, 95? Whenever it came out, basically, I know I was just very young. I kind of was interested in science and stuff, so I kind of figured out that, you know, I knew about evolution, and I knew that, yeah. So I remember thinking that you know when you're a kid and you get dinner and you get like dinosaur shaped um, chicken nuggets and stuff. I remember thinking it's like as a baby, basically just being like it's funny because, you know, these are made out of chicken and they're dinosaurs, so they're they're chicken shaped chicken nuggets. I don't know why, but that was very amusing to me when I was a child. Like after I watched Jurassic Park, I just basically thought that was funny whenever they served chicken nuggets shaped like dinosaurs, because it's like, oh, it's a dino shaped uh, dino product. Anyway, I wanted me some dinosaur. Basically, I wanted me some dino meat. So yeah. Oh, by the way, I've eaten crocodile, and I've completely forgot about it. I completely forgot about this. I have no idea. Um, when I was very little, again, I don't know, I don't remember when, but when I was little, um, we went to Florida, and like the only long haul flight, I remember that being like a big deal for some reason. but it's the only long haul flight that we had when we were kids, me and my brother. And we went to Florida. We basically went to Disneyland, Disney World, or wherever the one is in Florida. But I don't remember any of that. I honestly don't remember any of that. I remember that basically something to do with Space Mountain, but it not being Space Mountain or something, because that was in the other park. I'm confused. I was just really confused by the whole situation. That's the only memory I have of Disney World, and it being like teeny tiny compared to everything that I'd seen, like advertised. It was just weird. It's weird how it was way smaller, like in person, even as a child. So going back there, I'm going to go back to Disneyland, Disney World, whatever, in a couple of years' time, like next year, maybe, but definitely the year after if we don't do it next year. And I only remember it being tiny then, so it's going to be absolutely minuscule now, I guess. But yeah. I basically, I was talking to my mother, and she was like explaining that we went to kind of an Australian outback kind of restaurant, and they had alligator or crocodile burgers, and I had one, like a child one, as a kid, and basically it was just like, I don't remember that. I mean, I kind of vaguely remember having a chicken burger. She said, "Yeah, that was it." I was like, "What? That was a chicken burger?" I was like, "No, that was a gator burger." So yeah, they're just like chicken, because crocodiles are basically dinosaurs. Alligators and crocodiles, apparently alligators better, alligators more, are closely related to. Well, they are basically dinosaurs because they haven't evolved for a long time, which is neat. But it was just so funny that it's like, oh my god, it must have been really, really chickeny then. So for me to just remember that as being a chicken burger. But yeah, my mouth is salivating. Anyway, yes, it's very weird. I really want something chicken right now. Anyway, yeah. So back to the fair, back to the mini fair. Yeah, it was just like I said. Dame was right. It was overall within, I'd done everything within an hour, and I was getting very bored because the entertainment when I was standing there holding the dogs was kind of it was very boring. It would be different if I basically had like more food, better beer choices. There were 4 beers available in the beer tent, and 2 of them weren't local. 2 of them were Stella or Budweiser. So I found that to be just kind of like, what? The ice cream van had so much selection though. That was weird. That was strange. It's like the food van, not so much choice. Okay choice, but not so much choice. The beer tent like had 5 things on offer. Only one of them food. But the ice cream van had so much selection. Like the entirety of one of the window was just covered in pictures about this big of just different ice creams or drinks or slushies, which are drinks, I guess. And it was just so weird how like that had so much selection, but nothing else did. So it was just confusing. It was confusing and weird. So yeah, we stuck around. I had a slushie. I did not expect a Spitfire flyover to happen. I'm hoping that happens tomorrow, because I got my camera out and I thought I put it shut it. The camera turns itself off on this thing. The camera on my phone, on the fold phone, the Snap, on the breakable phone, it has a oh. For a second there, I was like one of my apps had shown that I spent $8 on something, and I'm like, what the fuck is that for? It's Disney Plus. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, the camera on this thing, it turns itself off. The camera app turns itself off if you don't use it for like a couple of minutes. And I mean a couple of minutes. It's not 5 minutes. It's definitely a couple of minutes. So that was annoying. So when I turned it back on again, and I basically I put it on video mode because I wanted to capture the Spitfire. Because this has a really good camera, and also it has a really good zoom feature that stabilizes everything, and like even slows it down if it can't stabilize. So it's got a good tracking on it and everything. It's a really good zoom feature. It's really clear. It's amazing, and yeah. So I open the app back up, and then basically I just hit what I think is record, and I'm spending forever basically like really keeping track of the actual Spitfire. It's in the shot all the time. It's doing all the maneuvers. It's really awesome, and it's basically I'm like, oh shit! It's not giving me the time of how much has been recorded. When I opened the camera app back up again, it switched back into photo mode. So I got one picture of the Spitfire, and it's really far away. So I quickly turned it off, and then I tried to take another, I tried to take an actual video, and it kind of just goes over, and then it goes behind the trees, and they're like, well, that was all good. That was great, folks. So did you enjoy that? It comes over the speakers, and it's like, I mean, yeah, I did, but I didn't record any of it because I couldn't. So that's fun. What's worse is that basically I was taking that. Me and Daryl were sharing pictures. Like we were basically like one of us at a time was going to take pictures of things, so that we both have pictures. Because I'm terrible at taking pictures, so he wasn't recording it because I was recording it. So and it turns out I wasn't recording it. So that was fun. Really hoping again. I'm hoping it happens tomorrow, because otherwise it's going to be disappointing. But yeah, I mean that's going to be disappointing. The whole thing's probably not going to be disappointing. But yeah. So yeah, we come home. Darryl has a coffee. He's talking about chairs. And well, we're both kind of talking about chairs, and then he left, and before he left, he said he was going to go to Tesco, the supermarket, and the Tesco near him, the supermarket near him, is bigger than my one, because at my supermarket they didn't have any like high capacity chairs, high capacity folding chairs. But I said to him, it's like, if you see one that you think would like support me, get it. Just get it, and I'll pay for it and stuff. And he apparently did. He found some. They're super cheap though. I don't know how well they're gonna do, but I mean, I'm okay with like maybe breaking a chair, especially tomorrow since I'm gonna be tired. Because after that, I came home. I recorded a video. I recorded the balloon video, and that was fun. However, I didn't actually get to do the sit pop for the video, because the balloon, the balloon, I popped 3 balloons, and I took 3 balloons into the house with me, and this was the only one that was red-ish. It turns out it was orange. But yeah, because the video is going to be posted on the 4th of July, I was trying to get a white balloon, which I couldn't find. So I got a green balloon with white stars on it, because America, and because it's going to be posted on the 4th of July, and yeah, I was trying to get a white, a red balloon, and a blue balloon, and I got a blue balloon, so that worked. But yeah, the red one had a hole in it, and that's the one I was gonna sit on. And I was blowing it up, and then I realized that it had a hole in it, because I was pumping it up with the pump, and I was like, it's not getting any bigger. It gets to a certain size, and then I didn't know this at the time, but the hole expands as basically you pump it up. The hole expands, which means more air escapes. So essentially, you pump it up to a certain size, and then it won't go any bigger. And I was like, what the fuck is going on? And then I figured it out finally. And this is recorded. I might include this in the video when I edited it. I figured it out finally that they had a hole in it. So I blew it up with my lungs, and I put my finger on the hole, and then essentially I blew it up until it exploded, because there was no way I was going to like blow up this balloon with the pump, and then or with my lungs whilst holding it, and then tie it up, and then put it underneath my butt, and then sit on it before it before it deflated all the way. So I ended up just having to blow that one up until it popped. But if it helps, I did do a shot. I know it doesn't help at all. I did do a shot explaining all of this in that video of like the chair with the camera pointing at the actual seat, and I put all the scraps of the balloons on the chair, and then just before I sit down, I explain the situation, and I sit on the scraps, and yeah, funny. I don't know why, but that just it seemed funny at the time. So yeah. So I recorded that, and then I felt really sick. I felt tired, and like I just didn't feel hungry at all. But I had dinner cooking. Whilst I was filming, I basically had already put my dinner in the oven, and yeah, so I basically forced myself to eat something, which didn't make me feel any better. I thought that would make me feel a bit better, but it didn't actually make me feel. It made me feel a tiny bit better. But then I still felt tired, and just I don't know. Oh, talking about it making me feel tired. Ugh. But yeah. So I lay down on the sofa, and then I slept for 6 hours, which is kind of annoying, because that means that later today, because now it's Sunday in the UK, I'm going to be woken up by Daryl, because he's taken me to the second day of the incredibly tiny mini Steam Fair. Oh yeah, I should have mentioned that at the Steam Fair, at the mini Steam Fair, there's like at big Steam fairs, there's usually like classic cars, there's motorbikes, there's like tractors, and like military service vehicles, and general service vehicles. there's like all of these things and classic caravans and stuff, and there's at least 1,000 of these, you know, like adding them all up, there's at least 1,000 of these classic cars, tractors, or adding them all up together. There's at least 1,000 of those, and that's not even including the exhibits, you know, the living history exhibits. There was 10. I know this. I know there's like 10 or 11. I know this because I took a picture of every single one, and there were 10 pictures or 11 pictures. So, yeah, it's teeny tiny. It's so teeny tiny, but yeah, whatever. I'm exhausted. I'm exhausted just thinking about it. It's just yeah. So yeah, I woke up. I checked my mail. I played a little bit on my computer, and now I'm here doing a live stream with you guys, with you, AJ, and yeah, that's basically been what's happening today. What's happened today. I know this is like a long thing, like half an hour. I normally get through my day talking about my day in like 20 minutes, but yeah. So I recorded a video, so we no longer have that on the ticker, as you can see, like where the balloon bit is. It's now just feet, padding, and then funnel. So yeah. Oh, it does line up. That's good. So yeah, one video down. Still got all the other ones to do. Have no idea what I'm going to do for any of them. Uncool. So uncool. But yeah, the balloon one is sorted and done, and in hindsight, that was like it was kind of a bad idea to do that with a cold. So yeah. Hey, Penafox. Hey, dude. So yeah, I'm kind of I don't really know what to do now. I'm kind of not in the mood to do art, but at the same time, I know I'll feel very unproductive if I don't make any progress today with the art, or with editing or something. And I know editing can be incredibly boring to you guys. So I'm just gonna, because I can't show the editing. I mean, I can for this one. There's no. I don't think there's no chance. I don't think there's any chance of me like accidentally revealing something that's not, you know, TRS friendly and stuff. Yeah, community guidelines friendly or whatever. But yeah, I don't know. It still might be boring. Anyway, so I'm going to continue with the progress on the picture. And yeah. But how are you guys? What have you guys been up to? Have you got any ideas for oh, I should have added that in the ticker. You know, I'm doing that. Have you got any ideas for it's Christmas in July still? That's still happening. I'm planning on doing that. Has anybody got any ideas for a Christmas in July video? Because once it comes to faux Christmas week, or second Christmas week, or whatever you want to call it, I'm going to have to whatever weekly topic it is, I'm just going to do that with the Christmas in July stuff. But I mean, if there's like a particular thing that you'd like to see for the Christmas in July video, then let me know. Christmas in July, K. No, it's C. It's dyslexia. C I J. Is that better? The CIJ? Well, no, because nobody knows what that is. Yeah, my brain is still asleep. It feels like my brain is still asleep. I'm just going to write Christmas in July video. Should it be capital C? I feel like it should. What the fuck? Okay, I got it. There we go. I put the Christmas in July thing on there. Right. So, I shall bring up the picture. I think we're going to be drawing the Spitfire. I think everything else is like lined out for the line work on this picture. So I think I'm going to actually be drawing the Spitfire. Let me open the picture up and find out. Oh no, I could do the belt. I could actually do the positioning of the belt. That was a weird burpy thing that just happened. Right. So, okay, I need to go over to here to share my screen because I'm a dingus. Share screen. Go. And put the Muzak on. The Muzak. There you can see all the line work then. Okay. I might not do the full amount of time tonight. Where's my Muzak? It kind of depends how I'm feeling. Tiki Santa padding video. What do you mean Tiki Santa? What do you mean? So I got distracted by whatever's auto-played on. Yeah. This keeps happening. I keep getting distracted by that. Just random video that plays when you turn on YouTube on your phone. It auto plays videos now, and that's annoying because I get distracted by that very easily somehow. Anyway, right. So yeah, we're doing the belt. Then we'll do that. I mean, that's where it's going to be, and that's the position it's going to be at and stuff. But yeah. But the belt. So it's going to go over there. Okay. Wait, am I on the right layer? Yeah. But yeah, the Tiki setting, Tiki Center, Tiki Center. Are you talking about like vacation center? The problem is that I've got one Hawaiian shirt, and it doesn't stretch. There would have to be another shirt underneath another T-shirt underneath the Hawaiian shirt. You know. Also, I don't have anything that will gray up my mustache. I feel like Santa, his beard is just what his beard looks like after a year. You know. You can use the white shirt. What do you mean? Well, then it's not Hawaiian themed. It's not like a luau themed. How about just a vacation themed funnel vid? Oh, sunglasses. That might be a problem because I don't know where my sunglasses are. Do you have a fake beard? Well, no. Vacation Santa doesn't have a beard. Doesn't always have a beard. So yeah, I guess I could do that. Yeah, the problem with the fake beard is that the Santa outfit is in storage. The beard is with the Santa outfit. I should have mentioned that. So yeah. How about just a vacation themed funnel vid? Vacation themed funnel vid. Hawaiian shirt, unbuttoned, white beater, and sunglasses. You say chugging a drink. You mean like funneling it? I feel like I've done this. So I've got a bit of got a random. I've got a cut on my finger that is kind of It's got a tiny bit of a scab on it, and it won't come off. So I'm using nail clippers to get it off. Otherwise, it's just going to be annoying. I mean, that's doable. I need to find a day where there's consistent sunlight. Also, location is important for that. You know? Do you? Do. But I mean, that's doable. That's doable. Okay, so we got an idea. We've got a solid idea for the funnel video. Should I wear a hat? I don't have a big straw hat. That's the thing. I don't know. I don't have a straw hat. Hats are really annoying because I like wearing a hat because my head is just unimpressive. Well, not impressive. It's just it's My hair's stupid. I don't know. I feel like vacation, especially like a Hawaiian vacation kind of hat, should not be like the dark leather hats that I've got. You know, like the cowboy hat or the Outback hat. You know, I could wear the Outback hat. I'll wear the Outback hat. But yeah, I don't really have a good straw hat because they're just a lot of hats are just too small. Unless I don't ever move my head from this position. I can wear most hats as long as I don't move my head from this position. It's because my like these muscles are quite big, and of course the back of the neck, scruff, fat. You know, it's kind of a mix between muscle and fat. The ball neck is kind of like when I do that, it's the hot dog pack basically rolls up the hat. I mean, it tries to do that on the baseball cap, but it doesn't really work just that much. It's why I'm forever doing this, because I'm always having to reset the back of the hat. So yeah, I bet Panda Fox wasn't even here for that explanation. But yeah, so there's that. There's that problem. Okay. Okay, I'm okay with that. But this one's going to have to be kind of like wrapped around, or at least it's going to have to have the position wrapped around. So yeah. PB Patrick Bradford. I know that name. Hello? Okay, hold on, I'm here. Wait. Panda Fox? I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. I'm confused. So much cuter for something. You keep getting internal error? That was you. Yeah, that's what I mean. I was like, I know that name. Why do I know that name? I'm terrible with names, but I do get that annoying feeling like I know somebody sometimes. So, yeah. So every other message wouldn't send. I don't know. Maybe it's a YouTube error. It doesn't have the best record. Very weird. Did you hear what I said? Did you hear what I said about the everything? Basically, the hat. I was talking about hats. Gosh, that's just. I know that's super gay, but you know. So gay. Like, so gay. Like I'm gonna go. I'll please you. Yeah, I heard. Okay. Well, cool then. Would it fold? Is it actually metal? These things, are they metal? I don't know. I'm going to say that they do. I'm just going to say they do. Maybe. Lord of the Rings medley? Nah. So yeah, I like that idea. But yeah, AJ, about the beard. Yeah, I have a fake beard. I have two, but one of them's terrible. It's the Smurf one that came with a Smurf costume. And the other one is in storage. The proper Santa beard is in storage. So I don't know if I'll be able to get that out before the 25th. I also do not have anything that will make this completely white. So yeah. I was told that somebody used just paint. They just use, you know, like face paint. They just put it on their mustache, and they somehow got it to look that way. I also know somebody else who basically just said talcum powder, but the idea of putting talcum powder into my mustache and then suspending it there somehow, I don't know how you do that. I don't know how to do that, because I could just put like talcum powder in my mustache, but then I'd be continuously breathing talcum powder, which would be bad, right? I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to do that. I don't know, with a very interesting looking snot for like a week. So yeah, I don't know the methods of actually doing that. Because there's a guy over then. What's his name? The guy that I find the guy who has like complete control of my penis. There's a guy basically who's like fairly famous on Twitter. as being like a daddy. He's a dad dog kind of. He's a dorky dad dog kind of guy. Likes fly fishing. Looks very good in waders, and has a way with words, and is a biker. Oh my god! I don't know why he just ticks so many boxes. He's a biker. He's a bear. He's a furry. His character's like a dorky dog dad. He does cosplay as all of the dads, all the Disney dads. So it's like he's just yeah, has complete control over my dick somehow. Yeah, but yeah, I bet he's gonna grow a beard and turn into Santa someday, and it's just gonna be like, oh, that explains it, right? Of course, right. I mean, that seems to happen. I mean, Dean. We all know Dean. Fantastic guy. At everything, always, forever. It's basically like I liked him before he started turning into Santa. Well, you don't say. What? This will be really, really funny and very embarrassing if you turn out to be over then. Danny, don't you know? Why not? You know what, AJ? I do know a couple of AJs. For a second there, I thought you were AJ Shep. I was like, what? Pen. I need my pen. I need a drawing pen. I know you have no style, and you will be for a while. You know that you can find if I go inside. I was just gonna have this fold inwards, but so much else on the inside. Just suddenly sexy. Like a newborn door. Now all your friend is here. That was a mistake. Oops. On the inside. So yeah. I like the idea for stuff. Yeah, like I said, I need to figure out how to turn that white, and I don't know what to do about that. So yeah. We'll see your destiny, and they want more. Life. No one cares that you're 35. You finally found your pride. Tribe, not pride. Words wrong. So many wrong words. Okay, I need to figure out how to make a good like bursty belt kind of look. Like how would leather break? How does leather break? It tears kind of, doesn't it? I don't know. I mean, I've seen it depicted as breaking, like both as kind of like a clean snap, like it's been cut, but also like shredded, like it's a mixture of like cotton or something. So I don't know. I don't know. How are they fast? They're fastened at the back. I think I got it. I think I know. Yeah, like that. Because these are holes. These are the holes. And they just stop there. I guess. Oh, it's gone quiet again. Spooky. Spooky when it gets quiet. So I'm gonna have to do another one around the back here of it broken as well to make it look like it's actually snapped off. Okay. Okay, so I'll move it in place and then delete all of this green. I guess. But yeah, that looks okay. I think that looks okay. Is that okay? Yeah, I think it looks okay. Okay, moving in place. Try not to cover up the belly button. or too much of the lower area. Maybe it needs to be rotated a little bit. About there. That good? It should cover up more of the lower belly. I'm just trying to figure out the positioning of it, of the belt, where it's going to go. Fuck off adverts. Again with the adverts? So many ads? But how important is this curve? Down easy. I can put the faces. I feel like it should be higher, but I don't want to cover up the belly button. Put it down. Like it should go here. It fits almost perfectly over the other belt, like this way. Oh, this way. But it covers up the belly button. You know? Should I cover up the belly button? Should I do it? Just bite the bullet and cover up the belly button. If it's lower, it covers up too much of the curve. Well, I could split the difference and it could cover up half of the belly button. I'm okay with like there. No? Then what do you suggest? Higher, lower? Sorry, higher, lower? More to the side? If I expand the frame, I can get it like even more, you know, that way. To the left, to the right. I'm not kidding. I need your help with this. Like, how important is the curve of the belly and the belly button? That's what I need to know. I need to know what exactly I'm okay with covering up. You know. Hello? Have I just been talking to myself again? Like I know some of you are distracted, and I know some of you are just like I'm just in the background. I don't know, but I do genuinely need help with this. Whilst I'm waiting for an answer, I shall write down in the book the suggestion for the is it funnel week. I could do funnel and padding, but like do the same thing for funnel and padding. That's the wrong side. Just do Panafox's thing for both of them. My Hawaiian. My Hawaiian shirt is the peach one with the leaves. It kind of looks like the raccoon Tanuki guy, like his shirt. Hawaiian shirt, wife beater. So that's the vest, right? Efforts. Fuck off. Right. Okay. I'm starting to get a bit peeved. Nobody's answering any of my questions, despite people watching. Or is the view counter just not working again? I think the view counter's not working again. I don't think anyone's watching. So Hawaiian shirt, white vest, sunglasses outside. Got the outfit down. Okay. I'm here. What you need help with? Oh my god. Well, I asked like two or three other questions whilst waiting for the answer for this question. And the most pressing question, of course, was the belt placement. It's like, is this okay, or should it go higher, lower, to the side more, left or right? We're just looking at the belt, the purple belt. It's the string vest, I think, is messing up your perception. Oh, good. It's playing the same songs over and over again. It's playing the same order of songs. Right, I'm out. I'm out. I'll decide where the fucking belt goes. Toodles!